India has approximately 70 million tribals, mostly dependent on non-timber forest produce and shifting agriculture on forest lands. Once the undisputed rulers of the forests, tribals celebrate life as it comes. Recent few decades show the systematic eviction from forests and lands that have been rightfully owned and controlled for generations. Tribals have been going through a difficult transition with the traditional sources of livelihood denied and with no skills and knowledge whatsoever to survive in an increasingly globalized world. It is into such a scenario that Skillshare International, a British charity, entered to work in India as Action Health in 1984. Skillshare's intervention are in health, education, economic empowerment, and environment. Its focus has been on transfer of skills to the community and partner NGOs to facilitate sustainable development. This is achieved by placing highly skilled and experienced professionals as development workers with its partners. Skillshare also invests heavily in social change through advocacy and lobbying, sensitizing the media and bringing them on board to promote the rights of some of the most socially excluded communities like tribals and Dalit is a part of its strategy. That is how I, Prachi Bari, came into the picture in order to present the life of some of the tribal communities with whom Skillshare and its partners have been working in Orissa, Jharkhand and Tamil Nadu. The most striking aspect observed was the manner in which tribal communities, especially women, have taken health in their hands. This has been made possible through the community health program called Knowledge, Confidence and Healthier Lives, supported by European Commission. Here are mostly illiterate women who could educate communities about preventive health care and treat minor illnesses. More than 400 tribal women and men have been trained as voluntary village health workers over 3 years. Saibani Chaudhary is one of them who has become an effective change agent and revolutionized community-based healthcare management. Innovative ideas like the use of Matikundi and self-monitoring tools for pregnant women have been introduced.
এটা টিটিস ইনজেকশন না আর এটা এনে উঠবা হ্যাঁ এটা তুই ওজন নেই হেবার কে
These tribal women have been working hard to ensure that fewer women die due to pregnancy-related complications and no child dies of preventable illnesses. They can also recognize danger signals and refer patients. Several young tribal men, like Vikram Tudu, have also been making effective changes in the health-seeking behavior of their communities.
वो मलेरिया हुआ था तो 3 दिन के दवाई उसको खिलाया, फिर अभी वर्तमान ठीक हो गया है। और इसको दिए थे कि मलेरिया का क्लोरोक्विन 10 टैबलेट और पैरासिटामोल बुखार डाउन के लिए। जी हाँ, हमको ट्रेनिंग लिए थे, हम लोग स्किल शेयर प्रोजेक्ट जो किशोरपुर में चल रहा है वही। मैं हेल्थ वर्कर बनने के पहले हम कुछ नहीं कर रहे थे, इससे बेरोजगार थे। उसके बाद हम लोग जो स्किल शेयर आए उसके बाद हम लोग बनाया हेल्थ वर्कर। उसके बाद से हम लोग ट्रेनिंग लिए, ट्रेनिंग लेने के बाद हम लोग काम स्टार्ट किए हैं। अच्छे वैसे MBBS डॉक्टर सब नहीं है, तो यहाँ हम लोग देहात में ही है क्वाक्स डॉक्टर सब, उन लोग ही आते हैं। तो जो हम लोग मरीज को ले जाते हैं MBBS डॉक्टर के पास और वही हम लोग दिखलाते हैं।
The women village health workers in Jharkhand are now running a community health center through the health cooperative. This cooperative has been set up as a tool for community-based health management. With the alienation of tribals from their traditional livelihood sources, it has become critical to introduce new and sustainable means of livelihood. Tribals traditionally collect non-timber forest produce like fruits, nuts, driftwood, bamboo, cane, and wild grass for making brooms, basket, and ropes for their survival. But now, denied access to these, tribals have to look for alternatives to ensure food security. At times, turn to occupations like beedi rolling, which is injurious to health. NGOs are now introducing new skills and occupations like fisheries and herbal gardens. Skillshare supports the herbal gardens to revive traditional system of medicine, conserve medicinal plants and herbs, and enhance biodiversity.
हमारा नाम नारायण प्रधान। यहाँ खेती बाड़ी करते हैं और सेवा जगत के काम करते हैं। बगीचा, औषध बगीचा काम करते हैं। अशोक, डालिम और श्वेत अंकरांति, निर्गुंडी, बासंग, गंधसुंठी, दालचीनी। रोग अनुपात में जिसका कैंसर हो गया तो काला हल्दी दरकार होता है, काला हल्दी भी है, अशोक है।
The tribals have now started going back to using these cheap and safe means of treatment instead of depending on expensive quacks. Illiteracy among tribals has no doubt contributed in a major way to poor health and low economic opportunities. Literacy and education have become especially critical given the tribals are no more forest dwellers but are being mainstreamed in the alien mainland communities. Efforts are being made to bring public sector services like free education for the tribals. Communities themselves have played a major role in making this possible. Motivated by Skillshare, village health worker Sagar began teaching the children in his village Mirgitar in Jharkhand. Impressed by the community's enthusiasm, the government stepped in with the Education Guarantee Scheme, providing all amenities and a teacher. There is also a school for dropouts set up in Chakliguda in Orissa, where girls like Rukmini have found a reason to dream about a better future.
मेरा नाम रुक्मणी खरा है। 3 वर्ष डेंस आसती से स्कूल रे 2 क्लास पढ़ुଥିଲି और हम बापा मरी गला से तो छाड़ देथिल 3-4 वर्ष। टीचर
The school also looks after mental health and recreation while keeping alive traditional tribal cultures. The ripple effect of the village health worker training is evident in families in many places. As an Anganwadi school teacher, Bhavani brings in all the lessons in good health to the students, courtesy her husband Kirti Singh, who is a village health worker. It is evident that given the right skills, the tribals could go a long way in improving the quality of their own lives. However, much more needs to be done in an holistic framework in order to enhance human development of the tribals. Development interventions for various tribal communities must be custom-made. It should be kept in mind that among the tribals, there are more excluded groups like the nomadic tribes and the primitive tribes. The Narikuruvars of Tamil Nadu have been nomadic for generations. Meeting Sita and Mahendran among them was an eye-opener. This tribal couple has been working relentlessly to address illiteracy of their community and fighting to protect their identity as a scheduled tribe. Elsewhere, tribal women have been addressing the issue of alcoholism and gender-based violence. Tribal communities are not doing these in isolation. In their own ways, they are contributing immensely to the success of national programs like the National Rural Health Mission and to achieve the Millennium Development Goals.
आमे गोटे मीटिंग आरंभ करिया गोटे छोट गीतरू के गाइबे ना सुनीता आपन को पे करिया आसले सुनीता तो सुनीता आसले गोटे गीतटा आरंभ करबे सुनीता गोटे गीतटा आरंभ करबे नीति से साग सब्जी गुण हो मुनगा गछे लगासी दियान पुराण हो मुनगा गछे लगासी दियान जिन बुआ से जाने तिसी साग सब्जी गुण हो मुनगा गछे लगासी दियान.
Can we join hands with them in their struggle to ensure their rights to life and livelihood?
मुनगा गछे लगासी दियान जेन बुआ से जानी थी से साग सब्जी गुण हो मुनगा गछे लगासी दियान.